So, if you're in Shanghai, you want to meet the hottest startup company, and HiNounou is a fantastic company which makes a box which makes the life of elderly really much better. And Charles Bach, you're the CEO founder. What does HiNounou? How do you?
HiNounou.
HiNounou. What does it do?
It helps seniors not only to live longer but healthier, happier at home and bring peace of mind to their children who live far away from them.
Okay, so that's the high-end goal. And how does this box do that?
We have a wellness kit that have three components inside. One is assessment of the top 10 risk of seniors through a
DNA test.
DNA test. Second thing is we bring hospital at home through medical connected devices, and we correlate the risk analytics with the medical vital sign that we take from those medical devices. And
What kind of medical devices are those?
we have blood pressure, oximeters, we have connected scales, we have ECG connected, we have also for the diabetics the glucose meter. And so we collect all those data. And the third component are insurance. We protect. So we partner with AXA, telemedicine, and we partner also with Ping An, the number one insurance for accidental and death up to 100 years old without underwriting.
Okay, and basically all those vital helps with a combination of AI and the back office and that kind of stuff helps for the seniors to get less risk in what areas?
Yeah, we are more talking. We are taking those data to be more in preventative of what kind of risk and what kind of chronic diseases. Number one is cardiovascular disease, which is the top killers of seniors. Number two, diabetics type 2. And that are the main focus that we have.
And also you put an optional as a phone to put an elderly phone which has big buttons and is really easy to use, right?
It's exactly a dedicated smartphone for seniors, which is produced by our partner ZTE. Sold 1.2 million already in China, and they encapsulate they pre-install our IPP directly in the factory.
So it's a ready-to-go box. It's a hospital at home, and it basically is a back office, and also the DNA test. Who does the DNA test research? Who does that?
It's the third largest DNA test in China, and we co-created this HiNounou test that is only focusing on the top 12.
What's the name of the company?
GenTalk.
And they do how many DNA tests do they do?
1 million per year.
Okay. And the biggest one, do you know how many DNA tests they do?
BGI, that's number one. Good question.
Okay, they do much more. So, okay, so you have created this box in the last couple of years, right? You have a nice team who basically puts that together. And what's the idea? Or do people buy this themselves, or insurance company provide it, or what's the business model?
So we are doing B2B2C. So we resell that through distribution channels. Could be insurers, could be healthcare players, could be also those related to nursing home. And then the end customer will be the children of the elderly who buy that to have the peace of mind and be able to have this data.
The elderly themselves.
Exactly. And the elderly, 20% will be the elderly, and 80% might be the children.
The children? You think it's that high?
In
Who's the objective? People older than what age?
60 years old. We are targeting the 60 years old, those who are healthy and want to keep healthy at home. And number two, the chronic diseases. We call it fragile seniors who want to mitigate the existing risk.
Okay. And what stage are you in? You're gonna won a lot of nice prizes. I saw all kinds of people who think you're really hot. Give me a couple of those.
So DIA Munich.
Digital insurance agenda in Munich. So all the insurance companies thought you were hot.
Yeah, the president Macron selected us as one of the top AI French entrepreneur with our healthcare.
You're French, right?
Exactly.
I mean, we are here now. We have all kinds of nice food, including wine, at 3 o'clock in Shanghai.
Made by Aden with a one-star Michelin chef.
Yeah, it was very good. Okay, so you have all people who think you're very hot and enthusiastic. How does the business model work? If people want to use your service, what are the costs?
The total package that include all what we said before costs around end price $550
And that is the hardware and 1 year of service, right?
of 2 insurances with the DNA testing plus all the connected medical devices that are medical certified.
And that's for the first year, and the second year the price goes down.
Half of this price.
And why would an insurance company provide this? Would the insurance company sell this to the end customer? Would the end customer pay the cost, or would they just include it with their insurance program?
Everything's possible, depend on the country and the legal environment. So insurance can buy and distribute that to their existing network, add up their policies inside, or we can sell it directly to other channels that embed and combine their services inside.
Okay. How many people in the company?
20, around 20.
And how old is the company?
3 years old. We are market cap 25 million from last year.
And who has invested in the company?
French IPO, French company. Second one is startups. Dedicated
Blockchain startup, yeah.
Exactly.
Who did their own ICO and used some of the money to basically invest in you. So that's
Exactly. They collected $10 million. And by the way, we are about to list our utility token that you have seen in the secondary market.
because you use blockchain. What is the use of blockchain in the back end?
We use blockchain for security of the data, number one. And number two, for the gamification and incentive and reward for the seniors when they gave us their data. We gave this loyalty compensation.
Okay, so you have your own coin to basically get if I participate in research, I get coins and I can spend them, right? I mean, it's really like money, but you have the whole payment system that way. That's the idea. How many of those boxes are installed yet?
4,000, 3,000 in China. We are preparing one container to go to Europe. And the overall pictures is 300,000 in multiple countries.
In orders?
In orders, pipeline of orders.
When did you come to China?
06, 13 years ago.
Why move to China from France? Nice, wonderful, civilized country, great food, etc. Why to China?
I like many, fantastic opportunity, digitalization. China is a world leader now with US in AI, blockchain. But at that time we were not talking of AI, neither blockchain. But fantastic opportunity. Many things has to be done in healthcare.
How do you judge the healthcare system here in China?
Huge potential for the expert who can come from the West, invest here, because big needs, especially in senior care, 200 million today, will become 500 million within 30 years, shortage of 10 million professional caregivers, and those who has expertise in this area will benefit a lot to provide them in this Chinese market and be a fantastic opportunity rather than to stay on your own country.
Thank you very much for inviting us.
Roger.
Okay.